Hi there, I'm Anna Stevenson and I'm a PhD research student from the University of Wales Trinity St David. I'm also a qualified personal trainer and I'm part of a programme run at the University Centre of Health and Ageing which delivers exercise courses for the over 50s. So this video aims to provide you with some ideas for some simple exercises to do in the comfort of your own home to help improve your health and fitness. So to start with, we're going to do a warm-up. So if you just follow me, we're going to start with a gentle walk. If you need to hold on to a chair, you can for some extra stability. You might want to hold on with two hands. And we're just going to start with a nice, slow and steady walk and gradually increase that heart rate. Good, so keep breathing. Making sure we've got our core engaged, got nice posture, shoulders relaxed. And if you can, lift the feet slightly higher. So we're bringing up our knees, getting our arms moving as well. Just go at a level that suits you. So if you want to keep it nice and light, holding on, whatever you feel comfortable doing. If you do feel that you can go a little bit faster, that's great, but just gradually increase the intensity. Good. We're then going to go into a little heel raise, so we're going up onto our toes. So we're going to include some dynamic stretching now. It's really important to warm up our muscles before we do any strengthening exercises. We're going to do some dynamic head rolls. So gradually rolling the head just in front so we warm up our neck. Hair all in my face. So bringing it in front of you so we're not tipping our head back, just keeping it nice and safe. And we're going to take it into some shoulder rolls. So rolling your shoulders back. You might want to do this on a chair just for some extra stability, so I'm going to demonstrate with you to do this on a chair as well. So sitting down nice and comfortably, rolling those shoulders back. And we're going to roll them forwards. We're going to bring our hands to our head and pull your elbows back slightly, and then elbows come together to feel that stretch in your back and open up. Nice deep breath and pull your elbows together. Good, so hopefully we're feeling a little bit more warmed up now. We've done some dynamic stretching and got our heart rate up a little bit, and we're going to go on to the first exercise of the routine. So the first exercise is going to be for our upper body, and we're going to do a seated shoulder press, which will work our deltoids, so all of our shoulder, our upper chest and triceps. So grab your weights or your tins, and you also might choose to do this with no resistance, which is also absolutely fine. Just go at the level that suits you. So sitting down safely into your chair and push your back against the back of the chair so it's nice and supported. Have your feet hip width apart and your feet pushed into the floor, core engaged, and our shoulders pressed down so we've got a nice space between our ears and our shoulders. And we're going to lift our hands so our elbows are at about a 90-degree angle, but bring them slightly in front so we're not putting too much pressure on the shoulder joint. And we're just going to push up above our head, nice and evenly, keeping those shoulders pressed down, core engaged, and control back down. So I'll do one more demo. So we're going to push up above our head, nice deep breath, and control back down. So when you're ready, bring your tins up, or your hands up, and we're going to go for 10 here. So core engaged, off we go. 1, and control down. 2, keeping those shoulders engaged and back muscles supported. 3, good. 4, squeezing your core muscles so your tummy's engaged. 5, nice and controlled. 6, good, nice and gradual and slow. 7, 8, keep breathing. 9, keep those shoulders pulled down. And one more. 10. Excellent. and then gently bring the weights down, and you can just rest them on your thighs. And we're going to have a little rest. So just roll your shoulders a little bit, make sure you've not got any tension. And feel free to grab a drink at any time. Sit and just take some nice deep breaths. And in a minute we're going to go for another 10. You can put the weights down, you don't have to hold them. Just whatever feels comfortable for you. And have a little roll off, and then we'll get ready to go for another 10. Again, remember you don't need to hold any weights. If you just want to do this next set with your hands, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so picking up the weights or the tins nice and safely, got a nice grip, and we're going to bring them up, keeping our wrists nice and engaged so they're not floppy, they're nice and upright, and we're going to go for 10. So pushing your back against the chair. Good. 1, 2, 3. Good. Keeping those elbows slightly in front. 4. Core engaged. 5. Keep nice steady breaths. 6. Try not to raise those shoulders too much. So even though your arms are coming up, your shoulders are nice and pressed down. Lost count, I think we're on 7. Control down. 8. Let's go for 2 more. Keeping that core engaged. And final 1. Nice and controlled. Up. And down. Good, and then just bring the tins down and safely put them to the side. And remember, grab a drink if you need it. So the next exercise is for our legs, and we're going to do a squat onto a chair. So you might want to have a chair with armrests for extra support that you can hold onto as you go down, or near a surface, so whether that's a kitchen surface or have another chair in front of you. Just have the amount of support that you need. So we're going to start with our feet hip width apart, and we're going to push our bum back onto the chair. Then we're going to make sure we've got even weight into the floor with our feet. We're going to engage our core and push up, keeping our bum slightly behind, and then squeezing it at the top. So notice that my bum's coming down, so my knees aren't going over my toes. My bum's coming back to really support my knees and engage the muscles in your glutes and your quads. So when you're ready and you've got the relevant support that you need, we're going to go for 5, and then we're going to have a rest, and then we're going to go for another 5. Okay, when we're ready, let's go. So pushing up, squeezing at the top, down, making sure we've got nice support in our core, our glutes are engaged, and up, squeezing at the top. Good, holding on to something if you need to, relax down. Good. Down. Excellent. 1 more. Squeezing up and down. Good. We're going to have a little rest there and go for another 5. If this does feel easy, you can always add some weights and hold them just in front of you as you stand up. Go at a level that suits you. So once you've had a little rest, we're going to go for another 5. So just stay there. And when we're ready, let's go for another 5. Okay, pushing evenly into the floor, core engaged, holding on to the support if we need to. Let's go. Squeezing at the top. Good, and control down. And up, squeeze. Squeeze those muscles, core engaged, and down nice and safely. Try not to flop into the chair. Squeezing up. So we're keeping that control for as long as we can until we relax at the bottom. 1 more. Squeeze up. And then down, nice and controlled. Excellent. So the final exercise of this workout routine is another upper body exercise. So we're going to be doing a seated chest press. So grab your weights again, and we're going to sit back into the chair. Making sure our core's engaged and our feet are nice and evenly spread on the floor. So we're going to lift the weights up. So instead of a 90-degree angle here, we're going into a flat position, leaning back into the chair, and we're going to press forwards, nice and evenly, keeping our wrists nice and secure, and then control back. Okay? So we're keeping our shoulders engaged. This is working our pectorals and our biceps and triceps as well as we pull back. So when we're ready, we're going to go for 10. So lifting up, nice deep breath, and pushing out for 1, controlling back, keeping that core engaged, 2, and control back, 3, pushing forwards, controlling back, 4, and making sure you don't bring them too far back, 5, nice and even, 6, keeping that form, keeping that core engaged, 7, 8, and 2 more, 9, 10. Good, and relax down. You really feel that tension as we're holding them up the whole time. So if you do need to do this without any weights, that's absolutely fine. Just go at whatever level suits you. So rolling off the shoulders slightly, just get rid of any tension, making sure that we have a nice rest, and grab a drink if you need to. And we're going to go for 10 more when we're ready. Okay. So sitting comfortably, you can bring your bottom forward slightly just so you've got a bit of extra support, leaning back, keeping that tummy engaged, lifting them up into that flat position and pushing forward. Let's go. 1, good, 2, 3, keeping that head facing forward so our neck's fully supported, 4, good, 5, don't overlock and overextend, so just keep a slight bend, good, and we're going to have 3 more, nice control back, and push, deep breath, last one, and control back, and then safely put the weights down. Excellent. So we're just going to have a little stretch off to finish and do some static stretching. So we're going to stretch our triceps, so bring one arm over your head and the other elbow there. We can do this sitting down as well if you want to. So just stretch off the back of that tricep. I can really feel that. Take a deep breath. Good, and then swapping over. So making sure we're not feeling any pain as we pull the stretch, just stretch at a level that's nice, so you feel that stretch but it's not too painful. Good, and then we're just going to stretch our shoulders as well because we've been doing quite a bit, so bring one arm across. Good, and again just go as far as so you feel a little bit of tension but no pain. Good, and then swapping over. Nice deep breath. And we'll just finish off with some leg stretches. So we're going to stand up and make sure we move anything in the way. Holding onto your chair, we're going to just lift one leg. And you can push that thigh forwards. And you can push your foot against your hand a little bit just to intensify the stretch. Again, try not to feel any pain. If that is too painful, I'll just show you a variation. You can just put your leg on the chair instead and you'll feel a bit of a stretch. You don't need to pull it all the way back. And then just swapping around. You get that support, lift that leg and stretch the quad. pushing into that stretch, and then just slowly bring it back down. So please do stretch any other muscles that you need to, and just take your time to gradually get your heart rate down and relax. And thank you very much for joining in the workout, and we hope that you benefited and learnt some different exercises to do at home. Thank you.